everyone, hola a todos, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén teniendo un muy bonito lunes. I hope you're having a really good Monday. Yo soy la maestra Celia y el día de hoy vamos a hablar, bueno, voy a dar 5 consejos para empezar a hablar en español. So you already know the topic; it's on the title. But today I'm gonna give you 5 advice that I think are really important. So you can start speaking Spanish. Okay, but before that, I just want to remind you that we provide Spanish private lessons and we teach children and adults starting 2 years old and up. You can call us or text us. Maybe you have a friend, a family member, someone in your life, or even yourself that want to start learning and speaking Spanish. So just call us or text us. Let us know that you want to start learning Spanish, and we can contact you and we can schedule a private lesson with you. Very good. So let's start with the topic of today. Vamos a empezar con el tema del día de hoy. Estoy emocionada. I'm excited because this is a thing that I say to all my students. If you're one of my students, you will recognize these tips. I'm 100% sure. So, 5 tips to start speaking Spanish, okay? So, let's start with deja de pensar en inglés. Okay, deja de pensar en inglés. And again, if you're one of my students, you are tired to hear this from me. Stop thinking in English. I told this when I have students that are a little bit more advanced, or maybe are like they had already like a few classes with me. Why? Because I always put the example of my personal experience, and I know that there's a different experience to each learning process. That's very important. But also, my second language is English, right? So when I am thinking, and let's say someone asks you, "Hey, how long have you been? How long have been since you graduate?" Well, I will say like, okay, 2000, ta 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 ta, and I start, and I maybe I'm speaking Spanish. I know, pues, 2020, 21, 22, right? So I start like saying this in Spanish, but then I say like, 3 years, okay? Like sometimes, yes, you can maybe relate some words in English, or in my case that I speak Spanish, but my first response will be English. Why? Because I know English too. When I see a marker and I am speaking English, like right now, I have my markers here. I'm gonna show you here are my markers, and I look at them, and I didn't think marcador. That's how it's in Spanish. I didn't think in marcador. Why? Because I'm speaking English. I changed my switch. Okay. Yes, I can do the mix and match. Sometimes it's hard, of course, but you have to start thinking also in Spanish. It might be hard, of course, because it's a second language, but it's a really good exercise to do it. Like start looking things in your room. Okay. Maybe your bed, maybe your walls, everything, and start not don't think the first word as English. Look at them as like pared, cama, librero, ventana, okay? Like things like that. And it's gonna start being easy to speak. I promise you, okay? Okay, let's go for the second one. Vamos con la siguiente. Conviértelo en tu pasatiempo. Okay, like Spanish doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be difficult. Just make it a hobby, make it like fun. I always tell this, like I know English, but the real reason I started speaking English is because I wanted so badly to read in English. As you can see, I have a lot of books. I have 2 favorite things in this life. One of them is books, and the other one is makeup. I love makeup. I love doing it. I love watching people doing makeup. So when I was like 13, 14 years old, the beauty community in YouTube, it wasn't too big in Mexico. I just were like 2 or 3 like big people doing makeup on YouTube. So what I did is I started watching videos in English about makeup, and that's how I started like learning new vocabulary. That's how I started also reading in English because I wanted the books like right now. I used to live in a frontier with McAllen. So used to go to Barnes and Nobles and look at the books in English, and I was like, damn, why I cannot buy it because I am struggling with English. So one day I say like, you know what, stop. I need to read in English. I need to start now. So I started. It became one of my hobbies too. So yeah, I recommend if you like to listen to music, if you like to cook, if you like sports, anything, you can do that also in Spanish. So give it a try, okay? Give it a try. The next one, no tengas miedo a hablar. Don't be afraid. I have a lot of students that tell me all the time, Celia, but what if I mispronounce it? What if I am doing something wrong? What if someone is going to judge me? Nobody's going to judge you. Nobody has to. You are learning a second language. So that's huge. That's amazing. That's something to be proud of it. So don't be afraid. I'm not going to be mad of it. I'm going to be happy that you're trying, and also yourself. So don't be sad. Don't be afraid. Just try it. Give it a try. Give you a chance to do it. Okay. No tengas miedo a hablar. It's a process. So of course, maybe you're gonna sonar así a veces, or maybe you're gonna have trouble with the rolling, like R con R guitarra, R con R barril, those kind of things. But don't worry, it's a process. So it's fine to have mistakes. Okay. And the the next one is, of course, yes, you don't want to be afraid, but also don't push yourself too hard, okay? No te presiones. It's okay. As I say before, Spanish can be a fun process. I like to make it fun. I like to make it like that you're actually learning and you actually are enjoying this process. Like, don't worry, it's a step by step and it's your way to learn it. Like every student has a different learning process. Every teacher also have a different teaching method. So first, what I recommend is that you recognize what is your learning process and then say, you know what, I learn better by reading. I learn better by listening, or like just doing, right? So learn your learning process and then start like relaxing and know what you have to do to start speaking Spanish. Okay? Next one. And if any Hispanic human being is watching this, you will know this is something that your abuelita or your mama tell you. No dejes para mañana lo que puedes hacer hoy. Don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today. Okay? Sometimes when we're learning, when we want to learn something, we say like, maybe tomorrow when I have time, maybe on weekends because that's when I can do it, maybe next month because this month I have too much work, maybe next week because next week I have school. I'm saying like random scenarios. Why I say this? Because I always wanted to learn Russian. That's my goal. And I haven't started because I have too much work. The truth is, I have my weekends and I can totally do it, but I don't do it. Why? Because we're pushing it, we're living it. So start right now. I'm gonna start right now to learn Russian. Well, not right now, but yeah, like don't wait to buy that book that you want in Spanish. Don't wait to watch that movie that you want to watch it in Spanish. Don't wait, okay? Don't leave it for next day. Just start doing it, and I promise you that you're gonna start seeing results. It's a process, of course, but it's worth it, okay? So that will be almost everything for today because, of course, we cannot go without the word of the day. And the word of the day is roncar. Roncar means to snore, okay? You can conjugate this as a verb. Yo ronco, tú roncas, ella ronca, nosotros roncamos, ellos, ustedes roncan. Very good. Muy bien. Muchas gracias. That will be everything for today. Eso sería todo por el día de hoy. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much. I am Miss Celia. And I remember that we provide Spanish private lessons and we teach children and adults starting 12 years old and up. You can call us or text us. Just let us know that you want to learn Spanish. Don't give up. If you decide to learn Spanish today by an app with us or in every way, remember that everything it's a process. Everything it's a step by step, and you just have to give it a try. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a nice Monday, and I will see you next class. Adios.